So I am here at lovely Volunteer Park in Seattle because I couldn't make it to attend a candlelight vigil going on for Alex Ulbrich in Baltimore. And I just thought I'd read something I wrote today about him. I first met Alex years ago during my time living in Baltimore. I was with a wonderful man, Glenn, for some years and was privileged to be able to meet this wonderful group of friends who had supported and loved him for much of his life. Alex was one of these people, and when I first met him, I was struck by the deep bond of their friendship. Alex wasn't just Glenn's friend, he was a loved companion needed for Glenn's happiness. It was easy to see why. With a frenetic, enthusiastic personality and incredible sense of humor, Alex was a joy to be around. His cutting wit and sense of outrageousness was both delightful and a bit stunning. The first time I met him, the three of us went to a local bar I worked at for drinks. My coworker, the bartender, upon observing the peals of laughter erupting from Glenn and Alex, asked me with a raised eyebrow if they were using lithium recreationally. This was, of course, not the case. You had little need for mood enhancers when around Alex. His was a spirit that was beyond free. It was exuberant. I have never met someone in my 30 years who inspired so much laughter. Even after Glenn and I broke up and I moved from Baltimore, he was always a source of fun for me. Sassing someone on Facebook was a constant play of wits when you're friends with Alex. If I wanted someone to troll, he was always fair game, and even though I was 3,000 miles away, I still was happy to have him included in my life as a friend. When Alex disappeared, we were locked in dread and frantic to restore him to our lives. We waited and held our breath, hopeful that he was not taken from us, and we were devastated to learn that he was. Never again will we laugh at him, and never again will we see his smile. We are left not just poorer in spirit without him, but have been robbed of the sense of joy and inspiration that he carried with him. I am beyond sad. I am heartbroken. As an activist, I often rely on my sense of righteous indignation and outrage to carry me through the trials our society places on us. Today I cannot muster anger or outrage. I have only deep, deep sorrow. Even more, I feel pain and sorrow for those I love who are closer to him. I cannot imagine their horror. I am left asking why this amazing person was torn out of our lives, and I come up with a host of answers, none of them neat. Violence is attacking and rocking our communities over and over. Alex is not the only light who has been snuffed out. As a society, we must seek answers in response to violence and oppression, but as a society, we must not seek answers by responding with violence and oppression, but instead address why murder happens and snuff out the cause of those horrible tragedies. Whatever we choose to do, it cannot be the solutions we use to address violence today. To be frank, it's not working, and we have to try something new. We have to break the cycles of oppression that lead to desperate, violent, insane acts that tear apart our lives. We are a sickened society, and Alex's sad death is a symptom of that illness. I'm not intending this to be a political statement, but instead a desperate plea. Please, we must find real answers to the problem of violence. Please, we must find ways to stem the tide of blood that is drowning our lives. Please, because our friend is dead and we can't stand to lose more. In the end, even if Alex were the last to die by violence, I would not be satisfied. I regret not just that violence continues, but I am desperately horrified that it has touched our lives at all. I will never, ever forget the pain of losing this incredible, fantastic, loving, amazing individual. I regret I did not see him more. I regret that I didn't spend more time with him. I regret his life is lost. I am bereft. Thank you, Alex, for being in my life and in the lives of so many others. You are more than missed. You are needed. And I am bewildered how we will get by without you. I love you, Alex Ulrich. We will not see your like again.